So, from your perspective, how did my traumatic brain injury affect me?
I don't really know the answer to this question. All I can say is that um, after your concussions, I saw that things became more difficult for you. Um, and it took me a long time to understand what you were going through. I'm still learning about it. And things that used to be easy for you, I didn't know you were having. I didn't know you weren't enjoying novels the way you used to read novels. I didn't know that reading was difficult for you still. I saw you struggling with math because um, that was a little more obvious. So you were taking algebra and college algebra and having spending like hours, like not just 5 hours, like 40 hours a week on homework. Um, but what I also, so I know that, so as I saw you going through that, I realized that you were having difficulties in everything and things weren't as easy for you. I also saw your persistence and how you grew through that and how you took, I don't remember if you got a C or failed your algebra class the first time you took it in college. Well, you were in high school when you took that, by the way. I mean, it's not like you were in high school taking college algebra. And then when you took it again when you were a freshman in college, and I watched how you were determined to uh, to overcome that, and you got an A in college algebra. And so I think that I know you were stubborn before. I don't know if stubborn is the right word. You persistent, and I think that you learned that even if things are difficult, that you could still do them. It just, um, I'm not sure how to describe that, but you, through your trials and tribulations and relearning how to math, you overcame, and you realize that even if things are difficult, that you can still be successful. And that one of the main things is that our brains can learn, that we can relearn. And it'd be harder, is definitely going to be harder, but that you can relearn, and your brain is malleable and you can retrain your brain. And the other thing that probably changed you is that I know you're already empathetic to people because that's how you are, but now you have even greater empathy for people who are struggling with disabilities, and that makes you an even better person. You're already wonderful. So um,
What would your advice be to someone struggling with the same thing that I struggled with?
I don't think people take concussions seriously. um, I had no idea what to do, and I I remember you were, the doctor said you should have brain rest. I don't think people understand what brain rest is. Um, I I think that total brain rest, and um, what would my advice be? Um, Seek out early on a specialist. Um, do everything that you can homeopathically and medically, and because it's not something to be taken lightly. I think that maybe if we had realized the significance of what had happened earlier on, that we may have made it easier for you to it may not have taken so long to relearn some of the things that you had to relearn, for example. Um, you, Particularly the brain rest. I think that maybe taking a semester off of school, where you were actually really brain resting and not still trying to keep going, but you were like, what, third in your class, so you really wanted to stay that you wanted to keep going at your same level. But I think as a parent, if I'm giving another parent advice, allow everybody to take a step back and breathe, and especially the person with the injury, to just give them a big hug and say, let's take some time off and let your brain heal. And not try to continue working at the same level, because I think that maybe if we had done that, then maybe it would have helped you to get back to it where you were at sooner, and not have to spend so many years in recuperating from it. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.